people said that our chemistry was really good.
Because you're one of me.
But they could tell, that,
That what? That
I don't know if
you
they could tell I hadn't fucked, or I didn't want it, or I wanted to and I couldn't. But whatever the energy was, they said it was good energy.
Okay. But you've had other females on your show before.
Not in person. This is my first in-person show.
Oh.
Okay. So speaking of shows, have you ever been on a podcast before?
No. This is public speaking is not my which is crazy because actually I have 3 very huge platforms that I've been asked to speak on this year. And I am literally going into a meltdown about the fact that I've been asked to speak. People think because I'm fun and, you know, I have a lot of personality that I like speaking in public, but it actually, like, if you could feel my stomach trembling and you know, I like dating high profile men, but I like being the person in the back that you don't see
But you talk so much.
in the background.
I would think that you would enjoy popping your shit.
No,
Okay.
it's crazy, right? My father, so let me tell you I didn't even know that I didn't like speaking in public. My father is a pastor. I've said that on the podcast before. And
so act as if nobody's met you, because ain't nobody met you, really.
So of a very prominent church, my father is a pastor, and I was asked to read the scripture one Sunday. I have never been asked to do anything at the church other than to be the pastor's daughter, right?
Right.
So I said yes, you know, not really thinking too much into the scripture reading. Said yes, did not do any due diligence before I went to church that day.
Right.
Went to church. They have the cameras and the TVs that let you know the order of the service. Was asked, saw my name pop up, went into the pulpit, got in front of the what do you call it, where the Bible and the stand is in the
podium.
pulpit. The podium.
Yeah.
The Bible was not on my scripture that I was supposed to read. I thought that when I walked up to the pulpit that it would just be at the reading that I was supposed to do. The Bible was closed. And so I
had to find it?
No. I turned, my father was in the pulpit already. I walked into the pulpit. So I kindly turned around and said, Dad, I don't know where the scripture is. Like it was crazy, right? So my dad had to get up, find the scripture for me, and
was this planned?
They asked me weeks before to read the scripture. I did not prepare.
Oh.
Yeah. I thought you go up there, the Bible is at the scripture. I don't know. I've never been asked to do anything at church before.
And your dad is a pastor.
My dad is a pastor. So we've never really participated in that format in the service before. No.
None of the family?
None of the family. I participated in different ministries, but not in the church service itself.
So tell the people who you are.
Well,
just at least glaze over it so people can kind of know, because you call it a PK.
Yeah, I'm a pastor's kid.
You know, everybody don't know what that means.
Yeah. So I am a PK, but I don't say it as strong as I used to, because my father actually retired. But after he retired, he took another church 3 months later, a even bigger, more prominent church in Atlanta, Georgia. So I don't like to claim that as much, because I feel, to me,
probably because
he retired.
Because you in your 50s.
Yeah. Why would he take another church?
But why would you be a preacher's kid at 50. So you mean
So
tell me an
originally-
80-year-old man who parents was a preacher would call himself a preacher's kid?
I don't know if they used that lingo back then, but
Oh, that's more modern type of lingo.
yeah, but the preacher's kids that I was raised with in Nashville, we all call ourselves the PKs. Yeah, so
Is that
like,
Atlanta too, or is that a South?
I
thing?
don't know anybody in Atlanta.
Your dad? That's where his church is.
But he just recently moved there. So
Okay.
I grew up in Nashville as a PK. So people know me in Nashville and Knoxville as PK.
Okay.
So I'm in a very different situation. My grandfather was the same pastor as my father in the same church. So we're talking about legacy
Yeah.
at this point, all right?
Is there another generation of pastors coming behind your dad?
So as a wild child as I am, people have tried to pressure me into ministry. I like to minister the way that I like to minister. I do Room at the Inn, which actually we host about 14 displaced men that I support from, what did we start? We started in February.
It's a nonprofit.
It's part of the church,
Oh,
right?
okay,
So
okay.
we house them those certain months of the year when it's cold. Basically, we feed them, we minister to them, we provide them with clothing, we give them rides back and forth from. So let me tell you about Room at the Inn. Do you know that a certain percentage, it's a decent percentage, have jobs, have family here, they're just displaced. So homeless people are homeless for all types of reasons. I think that it is the biggest myth to me, right? Thinking that you are homeless because, you're mentally ill or, on drugs. But a lot of people, and we've been doing it for about, oh God, when did we start doing it? Maybe 7, 8 years ago, maybe 10 years ago. And the biggest change that I've noticed is more younger Black men coming in there, like in their 20s and early 30s.
So how many people do you have?
We host 14 beds every week. It's
So
a very small compared to some of the bigger rooms at the end.
So out of those 14, how many of those are displaced because they're just because of
one
they're just
paycheck, one paycheck.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Or they may. I try not to get into that conversation with them because I feel like
Yeah, it
they,
is a little degrading.
I want them to feel loved and
What do you do there?
appreciated. What do I do there? I serve them. Like when I tell you I serve them, like what Black men feel like Black women should be doing to them. I don't do my man like that, but I serve these men, right? Because I feel like any man that walks into that situation has struggled and wow.
So you have compassion
I have
for
empathy and compassion, right? So for Valentine's Day, I'm giving them gifts. So I out of my own money buy Valentine's Day gifts and Christmas gifts for them every year.
why out of your own money if it's a 501 church? Well, I'm just saying, is this like because normally people would donate?
So the church feels like they're doing their donation, right? Providing housing, feeding them.
So they don't
Yeah.
have a grant or anything?
I don't think so. We make enough. My church is wealthy.
So why are you spending money out of your pocket?
I feel like, why not do the extra? I can afford it.
I
Why
understand.
not? I want people, it is something
saying-
about, and people do things for different reasons. I don't need any thank yous. I don't need it. So people probably don't understand that I go to Tanzania every other year. I don't do it every year, but I do it every other year. It's a very expensive trip to do mission work.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things that, but I don't need to tell people on social media that I do mission work, that I asked the church to build a well for them because they were walking 20 plus miles in a desert
Yes,
without
what church?
my church to build a well for them. The well is $20,000, right? So the church gave 10,000. I am, if you ever want to put this on real, I'm asking some of my celebrity friends, since you say I like to name drop, to match that $10,000 so we can get to $20,000 to
No, that makes sense, but that should come from, they should be able to write that off too.
the whole
Because listen,
20,000. What churches are
no,
giving?
I'm saying if they're giving 10,000, they should be able to write the 10,000 off.
Right.
They pay so much in taxes.
And it's more than about writing it off, right? It's about asking, and because I come from a place of fundraising nonprofit, it's about aligning yourself with a cause that people believe in, right?
Right.
So if you don't believe in my cause or don't align with me, I don't want to give you $20, much less than. So you gotta be able to speak
I
their
just
language.
believe that let's help in some situations.
And some people don't believe in that, so I gotta respect it, right?
Some people don't believe in what?
Whatever you know, how many GoFundMe's do you see on your page?
Right. What I'm saying is some people believe I'll give you 10,000, I'll give you 20,000.
Right.
I give you 30,000.
If that's the cause you believe in.
Right. But you saying some people don't believe in your cause, so
Some people believe in me. Some people believe in what
now
I'm
that's
doing.
different.
Yeah. So you gotta
So
you
if
gotta
it's
figure
personal,
out.
it's personal.
Yes.
But when you're doing something and you're saying the church is giving, the church is a nonprofit.
You're right.
So they're not, everybody's still getting paid, and then they have a fund to take care of everything. All I'm saying is make sure that it can be a win-win for everybody, and that's all I'm saying.
It can be.
I'm
If
already paying too
yes.
much taxes. Let me just take some of that money. I'll give away a whole lot of money if it offsets the taxes. I'd rather give it to you than give it to Uncle Sam.
Yeah, but I mean, you know,
I'd rather support displaced men than give it to Uncle Sam.
So let me tell you something. So me and my dad had a very open conversation about let me rewind it. I don't like to work. So I've worked
Nobody likes to work.
So I've worked very sketchy
Nobody likes to work.
COVID, right? And
See, that was a privilege.
yeah.
Go ahead.
And so since I have not worked consistently since COVID, my dad taught us very early on about tithing. And I wasn't able to tithe consistently the way I was raised to tithe. And so I said, well, is there any other ways that I can contribute without monetarily tithing? So he said, yes. You know, and that's when I got in the room to the end and giving my time and service to the church, right? But I say that all to say that if you have not been taught and trained the importance of giving back and understanding that no matter how much money you make, there's ways that you would contribute. So that's a lot of people's main thing is like, well, I don't even make that much money. I'm living check to check. Yeah. But there are ways that you can contribute that don't necessarily mean there's a financial impact on you. Right. But I just think that that's people not educating others on ways that they can make an impact in society. Yeah.
Okay, so you do this, it's kind of like a missionary work.
Yeah.
Over in
it's
Tanzania.
Not kind of. It is.
Then you're doing something here.
Yeah.
So in Tanzania, what are you doing in Tanzania? Because I don't think you touched on that.
We built a church. We built a physical. So Tanzania is not as what do you call it? When you have an established city.
Oh, so they're still third world.
Yes.
Yes.
So from my hotel to Arusha, where the church is about a 2-hour drive. Mm-hmm. There is nothing out there. You are looking at giraffes and.
Okay, I want to go.
I wish you would go. So
sounds fun.
So part of the reason why I'm not going this year is because I want to explore the city, and I'm not allowed to go by myself to explore the city. I have to have an escort. And I have not been able to find anyone that wants to explore the city with me, which has made me not happy when I go visit
Tanzania is a part of where?
Africa,
Okay, this is Africa.
South Africa,
Okay.
East Africa.
But you still, so let's just say I went down as a missionary.
With me, if you're my friend.
But I can't take you to explore the city because I don't even know what I'm doing there. This is my first time.
We can have an escort.
But why can't you just have escort?
Because I'm a female.
Oh, yeah, because you could say anything.
No.
What do you mean?
Safety, precaution.
Oh, yeah, down there they might, yeah.
You just don't know.
Yeah. Okay, but they might rape me too.
So you talk
crazy.
About rape.
Okay, let me shut up.
So
See,
let me tell you.
that was so disrespectful.
So that's a real thing,
so
right?
Racist.
So the church that we ministered to and we built there, there are children that come from many, many miles away, but they're all bald headed. Their heads have been shaven, and there's a reason for that. Then the reason is because men will have so much power over there. They can, I don't want to say conquer. What's the proper word I want to use? They
can inflict their will.
Right. So they shave their heads so that they will not be able to figure out initially upon approach if they're male or female.
Wow.
And that is a real thing in 2025.
Hold on. So if they look feminine, they run the risk of being violated.
With no protection, no nothing. So they shave their heads so
they can
the boys and girls look alike to a certain degree at a certain age. Because there's no age, there's no things such as child molestation. You can fuck and marry you can say, if I'm pregnant right now, even if I'm not pregnant, you can say, here is some money and I want your child. And I'm going to marry her.
What's the benefit to them? Because a child over there is got to be a liability because you got to pay for it.
You got to pay for it, but I can slave you. You're mine.
Oh, okay. So you can become property.
Yes, essentially.
Okay.
So that's why when I say I can't be there by myself,
I don't want to go no more.
but you see what I'm saying? Like you're saying, why can't I go by myself? I'm American.
You can't go by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you walk over there and you got fake hair. You bald head like the damn bald head people. Okay, my bad.
It is a whole different because you go into a land where the rules are different.
Yeah.
You know, you are not in the U.S. at all.
And that's why we talk about the United States, but there is it's
and you talking about multiple wives, multiple. I mean, it's a whole different.
Over there, a lot of times, if you have a period, you can be a wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they're doing it before then.
Yeah. But let's not say that's all of Tanzania. See,
that is all of Tanzania. That's a cultural thing.
Oh, okay. And if it's cultural, America can't say what's right around the world, because we who are we to inflict judgment on anybody? Look at us.
Yeah. But yet I'm trying to go over there and minister.
You need to stay with the homeboys here, the 14 homeboys that you got here. That's who you should talk to.
And you know, and that's a commitment too, because you're talking about 3 or 4 months of every week going to feed, welcome. It gets tricky, you know, because you think that
I want to talk a little bit about, you said people are displaced for what reason?
All types of reasons. You
said one paycheck.
Because I feel like people think that people are homeless because they choose to be homeless.
No,
right?
everybody, I get that. Yeah, I'm saying, you saying that it's like a epidemic.
It's people that have jobs. Like, we were taking them to go to their jobs the next day. So it wasn't like they weren't working. Like, it is a whole, Eric, I invite you to come down there and minister with me. Because when you see those men and they look just like you, it is a whole different type of humbling experience.
Why did y'all choose men?
Because I think the men were the ones that needed or were more displaced than the women. They provide housing automatically for the women and the children, but the men get a different type of treatment.
Yeah, we know. Yeah. We definitely know how men get treated.
But,
you're an able-bodied man, you might as well lay on the street and die. But
it's a hard place to be, because anybody can be in that place.
Yeah, I agree. Toast to our first. I just want to toast.
Why you want to toast? This is because we don't went from one extreme to another.
What do you mean?
I can't remember what the topic was on the first one when they introduced me.
Yeah, that don't matter. That was when you were. I know what the topic was.
I'm the same person.
No, I know what the topic was, but the topic was you would talk about your book.
Oh yeah, which
I don't want to talk about right now.
Okay.
I want that to be its own thing.
Yeah. Okay.
You can't play with that.
Okay.
But tonight, I just wanted to kind of.
I'm a real person.
Let our hair down.
That does real things in Nashville. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm new to Nashville, learning the lay of the land. And I've met so Nashville has been different extremes for me. I've met people that were really rude, and I met people that were nicer than anybody I think I probably met in Detroit.
Okay.
So I just bought a van from a white guy. I just pulled up in his yard because he had a sign on it. I went up there, we met John. His name is John. His brother was in hospice at the time. And he had to rush off. He let me just drive it up and down the street. And I left my car there, so he was okay with me taking off and driving it. But his sons, they put utility trunks. So the trucks that DTE uses with the utility back part? They install those aftermarket on trucks.
Okay.
And they get them from a company that does it off the factory floor, but if they get a ding on them, they sell them to them for $150. Wow. And this is like about a $5,000 utility back. They'll take it and weld it and screw it on your regular truck, and they do it for a certain amount of money. And I rode up there. And they also do auctions. They go to auctions. But I met John, and I'm walking up as a black man in this country it's not part of town because it's around.
But why did you have so much stigma?
Because people have been rude to me.
White people or black people?
So if I judge off traffic, it's everybody.
Okay, and I feel like that fits with the whole U.S. But okay.
No, but not in Detroit.
No, white people aren't rude.
White people are rude in traffic in Detroit. But black people, okay, I'm not gonna make this a black or white thing.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna make this this is a cultural thing.
Yeah.
In Nashville, traffic is so bad until everybody had to get aggressive. You gotta be aggressive here, or nobody, even my apartment, when I pull out of my apartment, you cannot wait because there's always cars coming each way. You're gonna have to piss somebody off because you gotta get out.
Right.
I've spent 8 minutes to 10 minutes trying to get out of my.
Really?
Depending on the time of day. So, but I met John, bought the truck from John, but he gave me he said, if you want the truck, I'm going to put it in the backyard. On my word. And we shook hands. And next time I went over there, it was behind the house. You had to look and find it. Because I told him I wanted it.
And
that right there
made him solid.
And his brother ended up passing the day before. 2 days before I got picked up the truck, he had brain cancer. And I'm talking about John.
That was in hospice.
Yeah, John is so solid.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, like, John is solid. So I cannot judge Nashville off of these idiots that I've been meeting.
You know, you probably don't know, but so I had this Audi Q7. It's an Audi SUV. I loved it. And I had a BMW as well. A BMW 5 Series something.
Why are you name dropping cars?
Let me tell you what happened. So I had a guy come to the house and detail them both.
Mm-hmm.
And he lined them up back to back in front of my house.
Right.
I've never had my cars on the street like that.
Yeah, he was mobile detailing.
Yeah, he was mobile detailing. And came home. I was driving another car. I don't know how many cars I had. My son flips cars, so we always have cars. And I was thinking like, oh, I need to put my car in the driveway. You know, you know how you think about something but you don't follow up with it or whatever. So later that night, I had I guess we could consider a neighbor. He lived down the street from us. Run into both of my cars, totally demolish both cars.
Yeah.
Sounded like an explosion. I was inside the house. It sounded like an explosion. I didn't know what was going on.
So this was after he washed them?
Yes. And after I had the thought that I needed to move the cars, but I didn't move the cars. And he hit my car so badly, my car was no longer in front of my house. It was down the street. That's how badly he hit the cars. It was crazy, right?
Yeah.
So
and this is on where you live now?
Yeah.
Wow.
So so my dad was like, my dad came, it was Wednesday because my dad did Bible study. Mm-hmm. So I called my dad. I was like, my cars have been wrecked. Can you come? Like, I don't know what made me call him to ask him to come over with me, but I was so devastated. It was like such a devastating situation. He came over and was like, remove everything out of the car that you think you need, because he was like, you're not going to get this car back, right?
Yeah.
So fast forward 2 weeks, I wanted a Porsche. Mm-hmm. And so I found this Porsche was like amazing. It was tricked out. It looked like...
Porsches are only amazing if they're new. But go ahead.
It was not new.
Yeah, you had the worst time of your life.
No, so let me tell you.
Note that I said that. Go ahead.
So I had a check. So I was paying cash, right?
Right.
So I went and I love this. It was a Porsche SUV. It had the rims. It was black and red. I mean, this was very customized Porsche that I was looking at, right? I had this whole conversation, had my mom with me. It was right after my 50th birthday. I was like, oh, this is me. Mm-hmm. Do you know he sold that car and did not tell me he sold it?
Water damage.
No. I never bought a car by myself. What I'm doing is relating it to the story of your guy that did a very honest deal with you.
He's very honest.
And you had no money and whatever. I had a check.
Yeah.
He didn't warn me that he was about to sell it. He gave me nothing. That it was
you saying that he sold it to somebody else?
Yes.
You should be happy that he sold that truck to somebody else.
But what I'm saying
But I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
He said he was going to hold it for you, and he sold it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
The next morning.
So you said that to say
that your guy was very... I wish that I had that type of experience.
Yeah, this man is...
That was honest and transparent.
Yeah. John is somebody...
I had already gone through a traumatic experience with losing my car anyway. Yeah. Right? And...
But you didn't lose any money, right?
No, but
you had your eyes set on this car.
Yes. And
you already knew how you was going to stunt on certain people with
all these hoes
car.
out here.
Yep, you already had it planned
yes, I was
out.
gonna stunt on these
How you
hoes.
was
Yeah.
gonna stunt. You
yes.
had the Porsche.
Yes.
Matter of fact, you probably had already, if social media was out, you probably had already let these fools know. Okay.
I've never posted any of my cars on social media. I wouldn't do that. I never posted none of my niggas on
You know
social
what?
media.
You just told me 4 foreign cars. Well, 3.
But you've never seen them on social media.
Wait, but you just told me about 4 foreign cars.
Yeah.
That's something I want to talk about. Stop buying used foreign cars.
Who you talking to? Me? Or
I'm talking
somebody
to my listeners, my watchers. Because
niggas like
I know everybody tries to buy foreign cars. Let me tell you, my cousin he bought a Bentley.
Oh, I could.
He bought a what you call it? The Ghost.
Okay.
He bought a Ghost. It was my first time really just having a Ghost in the crew. And I remember the notes, the brakes. Listen, he had a Porsche too.
Oh.
So shout out to CJ. He had the Panorama.
Okay.
Panamera, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And the brakes were $3,700.
Okay.
For the brake pads, the rotors, and they had to ship them in.
Why are you pausing?
Because
he had to pause. Did he have to pause?
No, well, but he so his money was good.
Yeah,
it wasn't about that.
So.
But it was just about, first off,
ain't tricking if you got it.
Listen, if you're spending that much money on a car, just buy a new one.
So that's a different. So his tricking was different.
Well, no, most people buy them and they think that they're gonna slip through the cracks. No, somebody got rid of that car because it was going bad. Yeah, especially a Range Rover, the dummy car. Listen, if you buy a Range Rover,
my Range Rover is so pretty.
You almost are a slap. You almost are what they call it. You a slap dummy, cause you know the airbag's gonna go out.
I don't need airbags.
Did your airbags go out?
I don't think so.
Did it sit in the back and bounce like it had hydraulics?
Suspensions.
Yeah. Yes, you had bad airbags. See what I'm talking about?
I didn't know that was airbags. I thought that was just suspension.
No, it's the airbags. It should have been recalled.
I don't know them.
That should be recalled.
Okay.
I see those Benzes, those used Benzes, people going down the street, the butt hitting the ground.
No,
bro,
that's not me.
Stop. So I had a Cadillac.
I had a Cadillac too.
Okay, so
I had an STS.
Oh, and that was terrible. That had the North Star motor in it.
The 2-door.
You had an STS. So yeah, you had what was in the North Star? I mean, what was in the STS?
I know that I had to have special locks to get my tires off.
See, I'm talking about the motor.
No, I never had any motor. I didn't have any of those issues.
You probably had did you have electrical issues?
I don't know if I really had any bad issues with that Cadillac. But niggas thought that it was my nigga's car. I remember that.
Yeah. Well, I try to tell people, stay away from foreign cars.
The Cadillac is not a foreign car.
That's about used foreign cars. Stay away from those. A Cadillac should be new too. My daddy just bought a Cadillac and he has the money to afford it. But he just bought shout out to you, Pops, to Al. But he just bought
Is your dad single?
Huh?
Your dad's single?
He's single now, I think.
Okay.
But he just bought a Cadillac, the big boy. The last big body style sedan.
He driving around in Detroit with it?
Yeah. So, but he bought it. So listen, the lady that brought it back to the dealership, when we walked in there, they said that she brought it back. She was a insurance agent. She insured their company, and she bought it from them, and she brought it back to get rid of it to get a new car. And I said, Pops, it only had 20,000 miles on it. I'm like, why would somebody bring back a Cadillac at 20,000 miles? Well, it had all these little issues. And not little, because now you got to get the brakes done.
Yeah, I mean.
Now you got to get the brakes done.
It's all relative.
Well, I'm just saying, buy your brand new Cadillac with a warranty. When the warranty is up, if you got the money, just get rid of it. Because the cars don't last that long. They're not built for that. Foreign used cars are just...
I don't really really even want to.
You're a glutton for punishment.
I really want a driver.
Well, some people were meant to be driven.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like.
But that's going to cost you plus the maintenance.
I feel like I date enough rich niggas.
So shout out to my partner, my business partner. We got something coming up. Shout out to my business partner. She just told me she has a driver, full-time driver. The guy that was Ubering for her while her car was in the shop, she just hired him.
Yeah. That's what I want. That's the type of luxury I've experienced, and I like it better than first class. Yeah.
Yes, she gets driven.
Yeah, I want to be driven.
And listen, she and I worked. I ain't going to talk about it because people know who I'm talking about. But shout out to you. I'm proud of you. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's a lifestyle.
It is.
Yeah.
But it's a lot other stuff that you got to pay for too. So it can't just be that you flexing on drivers and then at the end of the day, your whole life got to be like that.
Okay.
I'm saying driver is just one part of it.
No, you do what you comfortable with. I mean, why am I?
So how much does being driven matter to you? How much is your income of that? Should that be?
I don't really have an income. You know that.
I don't know.
We've talked about that.
You're a trust fund baby.
I wish. But shout out to my dad who refuses to support my.
Dad is smart.
But he got enough money. My dad has enough money to support me though.
But he got a woman he got to support.
Oh, my dad's single.
But I'm sure.
You talking the hoes?
I'm not talking about the hoes. I would definitely not say that about a pastor.
I'm firstborn. So
he's supposed to take care of you his whole life?
We booed up, baby.
No, you need to get you a man.
No.
See, that's the problem.
I don't want a man.
He messed you up.
And I tell my dad that a lot. I tell my dad that a lot. Like, we really talk about this.
So now you are like, what do they call them ladies who don't end up with a man? They like
happy at peace.
They call them
happily.
What the hell is the name of it?
I don't know what he talking about, but shit, I am straight.
So you want to be?
Yeah. So I talked to a.
So you want to be an old maid,
bruh? Like, call it what you want to.
So I mean, like
I feel
honestly,
like I'm living my best life.
That's
honestly.
Are you a grandmother yet?
Nope. I have grandpets. You know, I got that tortoise.
Oh God.
My dad was like, I don't want to get rid of this 125-gallon fish tank I got at my house that has no fish in it, but water. So he wants me to maintain it. And I'm like, bruh.
What do you want you to do to it?
I don't know. But
is there anything living in it?
No, but it has water in it still. So I had to have somebody, because it's so big, I have to have you come to my house and maintain it. So he's about to come to my house, charge me for coming to my house. It has water in it that's been in there for 2 years, stagnated. So
Does it stink?
I feel like it's a cesspool, but my friend was like, you might as well have a water bed at this point. So I have a YN that's an NBA player. Shout out to Mr. Stretch My Throat. He knows I call him that. So we've been going through this whole...
What's his name?
Mr. Stretch My Throat. Mr. Stretch My Throat. He was called something else, but it had his real name in it, so I can't tell you that.
Okay.
But he is an active NBA player.
What the hell would an active NBA player want with you?
Oh, gosh.
Not to say you're a bad woman.
So he just turned 28. He just
women.
turned 28 this July.
You're in your 50s.
I'm 52. We've known each other for about 3 years now. So I met him. He was very aggressive.
How did you get that man's attention? Not saying you're not a nice looking woman, but I'm saying, do you understand the women who are in his face?
No.
As an NBA player?
No, because he doesn't go out. He's very well protected. He came to Nashville for an event.
Okay.
And
I know this shit sounds bad. I'm saying to you.
I know,
No
but I'm okay with it.
Okay.
So I was introduced to somebody in his crew that I thought I was supposed to connect with. So I wasn't really supposed to connect with him. I was supposed to connect with someone else that was more my age. So we're in the same VIP area. And so I'm texting the guy that I was supposed to meet, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh, we're right by each other. I just didn't know what they looked like or anything, right? Mm-hmm. So everybody's sitting at their tables. Right. So I go to the guy that I was supposed to meet, and he's light. This is gonna sound so shallow. He's light skinned. Yeah. So I wasn't attracted to him. All right. So, but we're at a table. It's a table full of men. Mm-hmm. But he was the one I was giving his name and contact information, right? Mm-hmm. And I had texted him the night before. He didn't follow up, and I was basically like going back and forth with him, like, "What was up? Like, why didn't you follow up with me?" You know, I had like a whole thing planned or whatever. So the NBA player, who's also at the table, is like, well, shit, you should have hit me up. Like, he is being assertive. Yeah. Even though I'm talking to the light-skinned guy. And I'm like, but everybody's the same height because everybody's sitting down, right? Yeah. So I don't even know he's the NBA player, right? Yeah. He's got a do-rag on. He looking simple, right? So I was like, oh, this is cute, right? So he was like, can I take you out later on tonight? Can I take you to dinner? You know, and I was like, well, where would you take me? Because you're not even from here, right? We're in Nashville. And he was like, I would take you to a steak place. And I was like, I don't eat steak. Like, so I'm really kind of like.
Well, why would you ask him randomly where would he take you?
Because he's asking me to take me out.
Okay, but he would take you to. Oh, so you had to do the girl stuff where you fucking act like you playing hard to get.
I just think that.
Because he don't know what you eat.
Yeah, but I think I was going on the presumption that I was supposed to meet this one guy. There's another guy at the table that's jumping at the opportunity. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing my thorough questioning.
Yeah, you got to make sure that he can.
Yeah, and because I really got shit to do, and I'm with a guy. Yeah. At the event, like I have a date at the event. Yeah. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So.
Does he know your date? I'm trying to see.
The NBA player?
Does he? Yeah.
No. Why would he know him?
Oh, I thought y'all were together.
We're in a VIP section.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We're in a VIP section. I go to their table because I knew I was supposed to meet the light-skinned guy. Right. So we're texting, and he's like, oh, I'm at this table. Okay. So I approached the table because I was supposed to meet him the night before. He never solidified the night before. Right. So I'm over there bitching a little bit. Like, why didn't you call me the night? Like, the night before I had my girls with me. Now I'm on a date. Right. You understand the situation? So the NBA player is like, I don't give a fuck about your date. Like, I'm going to take you out. I got the steak dinner for you. Pull up on me. And I'm like, that's aggressive. That's confidence. Who are you? But I don't know who he is.
So when he tells you who he is?
He doesn't still.
So once you meet him.
He takes my phone and like, call me and, you know, whatever. So, but I went my date. So I go back to my date. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, we hang out, and I would tell you what event it is, but I feel like that would tell you who he is. Mm-hmm. So the event goes on, and because he has like a whole team with him as an NBA player, but I'm not into the NBA because I'm 50. You know, NBA players are like what, 20? Yeah. Yeah, that's not even my thing anymore, right? Yeah. So he texts me, and he was like, I know you said you didn't want to go to dinner with me, but but the rooftop of my hotel has a restaurant. Mm-hmm. Would you like to come up here and have dinner with me here? like, okay, can I invite some of my girlfriends? Because I still don't know who he is.
Yeah.
He was like, okay. I didn't know that he had rented out the whole rooftop, closed down the rooftop.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know how type of money he had. He closed down the rooftop for me and him to have a whole dinner, pool, whatever we wanted for the whole night.
Did your girls come?
Yes.
Okay. So I know you was hating, making sure that.
No, everybody was good. Everybody came up that night.
Yeah. Everybody came up?
Yes.
Okay.
There was one girl that thought she should have had, I guess she must have known who he was. Mm-hmm. Because remember when I met him, he was sitting down. So I didn't know that he was this NBA player, right? Yeah. He looked the same size as everybody else at the table. But he's like, I think he's 6'8", 6'9", 6'10". Mm-hmm. So when he stands up, it's obvious that he's somebody, right? Because remember,
height makes you somebody?
Uh-huh.
Height makes you somebody.
How did I know he was somebody?
Height makes you somebody?
It makes you ask, who are you? Well, I think when you're outside.
I just want to make sure.
You don't agree?
I'm just saying.
I
know a lot of people that can't play basketball. They're just tall as hell.
So my son is tall. And he plays lacrosse. He's 6'5", 6'6".
Okay.
But he comes from a lineage of basketball.
But you understand what I'm saying?
But he played lacrosse.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is everybody tall ain't somebody.
Right. Go ahead. They may have recognized him because remember I told you I haven't watched NBA and he's much younger than me. He just turned 28.
Okay.
In this July, and I'm 52. So there's a huge disconnect with me and him, age-wise. Yeah. So, but if you watch the NBA and on social media, you would definitely know who he is.
Okay. So he doesn't live here.
There's no NBA team here.
I just saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
If I told you where he lived, you would know what team he played for.
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
And I don't think they want to know. We just want to know how the hell you need to write a book on how you bagged a 28-year-old basketball player at 52. So that's what they want to know.
So he just texted me today. So I talk to him about once a week.
So you ain't bag him.
Because
you his side chick. Side.
When I met him, he had nobody. But he was younger than my child.
Right.
So that is what I had to issue.
If you don't talk to him once a week, that's 4 times in 30 days.
Yeah.
Which is
call it what you want. Some people ain't getting no text. Some people ain't getting no text messages returned.
I get that.
I mean, if you want to.
No, you're right.
What are we really saying?
What I'm saying.
But he's not my guy. I have a guy. Remind you. I told you that. You knew that. We talked about him.
Okay. So I don't even want to get into where you rank with the guys. My point is,
I don't. That's
you have the attention of a 28-year-old basketball player. That alone says something about who you are.
Yes,
and
but
that's
it has
what I
nothing to do with how I look physically. I mean, it's a little bit.
That definitely. Let me tell you something. With a man,
of it.
What do you mean?
I think it's very small of what I look like.
Okay, there's a lot of women.
Because I feel like there's way beautiful younger women, IG models, all that out there.
Okay.
I'm not going to even.
So his connection to you is based on what? Your connections? Your network?
So when he invited, because I went up to the, you remember I told you he closed off the hotel for me, right? We had so much fun. We talked all night. We shared a dish. We shared the same plate.
Yeah, okay.
I wasn't trying to order. I think that a lot of women come off so needy, so thirsty, so whatever. I'm so grown and content with who I am. And he's the only, so he has a lot of different things. He's a mama's boy. He's the only child. So I'm catering to him on a different level.
So was he raised by a single mother?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I can tell some things that he did for me that night that you'd be like, oh, okay.
Tell it.
He is not the average 28-year-old. I don't even think he has 28-year-old friends. All his friends are older.
What does that mean?
That he's very mature. He's very like.
So mature. When you feel like a man, when a woman feels like a man is mature, that's probably saying, because that's a compliment.
Yes.
So that's probably saying something that benefits you that he does.
Yes.
Okay. See what I'm saying?
He don't need the social media presence.
So he not on social media?
He is on social media.
Okay.
But he's not. He spends a lot of time at home and with his crew.
Okay, so my question to you is.
Whereas the guy that I'm actually sleeping with,
you said he's mature.
Is outside a lot. He's 44.
So speaking of that, we talked earlier about what is the name of this HIV thing that you can take?
PrEP. Yeah. So the guy that I currently am seeing, we use condoms though.
Okay.
And I have I told you I got the birth control put in my arm. At 52, my doctor was like, I'm the oldest person she's ever inserted that birth control in.
That's living your best life, huh?
What do you mean?
You got.
I could still get pregnant.
Okay, but what I'm saying is you got the thing in your arm.
Yeah.
You wearing condoms.
Yeah.
Which is good. What about the PrEP?
I mean, condoms and the birth control. I mean, I don't feel like I need PrEP if I'm not doing raw sex.
Okay. All right. Well, so the guy you talk to him once a month, the basketball player, you probably named too active.
I didn't say once a month, once a week.
Once a week, y'all reach out.
Yeah.
And then
maybe it was sometimes more, but I mean,
okay.
What am I really talking about? I'm not.
Right.
I made one of them. Though.
One of your
He's on my bucket list. Shout out to this will stretch my throat. Go ahead.
You know
he knows who I'm talking about because we've been texting about that this weekend. He was in I'm gonna drop a little hint. He was in St. Lucia this weekend.
That ain't no hint.
Why?
What can we put together from that? It was a bunch of people in the St. Lucia this weekend.
Okay. A bunch of NBA players?
But how we gonna know?
Okay. Well,
you said if you follow somebody and they post they was in St. Lucia? You said he's not a social media type person.
No, he does have social, but I mean, what he posts is...
Just tell the people who your dude is.
No, that's not my dude. I mean...
Tell the one that you...
Oh, he's retired, NBA.
Charles Barkley.
No. I know. But I did meet Charles Barkley a couple of times. And this year, he's very sweet. I do want to say that Charles Barkley is very amazing, very sweet.
Is Charles Barkley married?
Yes.
Okay, well, stop talking about that man right now. Let's talk about
so
somebody else.
you threw his name out there.
Okay, because you just said somebody retired. I just said the first name that came to my mind.
Oh, my God. No, it's not
Okay,
him.
so let's go to
My
somebody.
father-in-law is retired.
Who is
He's
that?
an NBA player.
Who is that?
Okay, go ahead. What's your
This
question?
your father-in-law?
Yeah. My son's grandfather.
Oh, okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So your baby daddy's daddy.
Father, yeah.
Is your baby daddy a basketball player?
Father-in-law, yes.
So your baby daddy not a basketball player?
No.
But his daddy is?
Yeah.
What's his name?
We're not going to go into my family situation, right?
So
tonight.
you about to make this is... What,
But people that know. I mean, it's not secret. If you look on my social media, you'll see them.
Okay, so tell me. Because I ain't on your social media.
Well, get on the social media.
No, this is for TV.
No.
Oh, if I was a big enough podcast, you might tell it. So I just got to get bigger. So that gives me something to chase. Because I might get the T.
People know the T. that know me.
Are you on the T app?
I don't even know what that means.
You never heard of the T app? You get on my nerves.
Okay.
Just like a damn Bougetta.
Bougetta.
So you don't even know, you ain't heard no news about did you hear about the guy who just sold the scrapyard?
Do my basketball players look like they be on the T app? Did you hear about
the man who sold the scrapyard down there for $243 million?
I probably know the owner.
Okay. So you know about that, but you don't know about something that's going across the whole country.
No.
So let me tell you something.
Does it apply to me?
The scrapyard, only people in Nashville know about that.
Yeah.
The T app is in every city. It's been all over.
But that doesn't apply to me. I don't need to know if my guy's on the T app. Me and my guy talk about everything.
So you've been disingenuous right now, and that's okay.
Wow. Where'd you get that from?
I'm saying, so you saying you don't even know nothing about it, but
no.
Okay.
Me and him. If I got to go on the app to find out about you, you're not gonna me. Please trust and believe that.
Okay, so let's get off.
Seriously. Or I'm gonna call my cousin about you.
What did he gonna tell you? How can he tell you something about me?
I just told you. That's why we've been talking all night.
He don't know nothing about me.
I mean,
but why you think he know about a man? Randomly.
Okay. Next question.
So what? Is he like a butt burglar?
What are we talking about next?
But you saying that his word matters about another man he don't even know.
He knows the guys that I'm dealing with. Everything. More than I do. He's gang related. We talked about this earlier today.
Okay. All right. Well, let me say something. This is our first time doing this in-person setup, and I want to tell you. It's not the first
time. I feel like I've been here. Every time I come over here, I feel like I do this.
No, this is real. It's actually being taped. You're going to be able to see this.
I don't want to see this because I didn't approve.
So next time you come, but I'm going to call the girls tomorrow myself. I'm going to text the girls because I want them to be here on the couch. I'm going to Detroit next weekend, so we can't do it next weekend.
Okay.
But I want to be on this couch the weekend after next. Y'all squeeze in.
That's a Labor Day. I'm not going to be
That's
here.
Labor Day?
Yeah. The weekend after next is Labor Day.
It is? Yep, 23rd, 24th. Got it. Okay, so we can't do it next weekend.
I'm over it. I mean, you keep changing the dates. They keep texting me. You're not responding.
Do you understand that this is a tall feat for me? I've never done this before. I'm not, This is not who I am.
I feel like you do, you're on social media a lot.
I'm always, I got to be on social media a lot.
So to me, you can do whatever you want to do.
No, so what does that have to do with this? This is a totally different entity from social media. The things I do on social media, I do them right there. I just sit right there. This right here is a totally different animal. Now you got to take this. I got to take this camera and edit. I got to take that camera and edit. I got to put the sound together.
I didn't think that we were doing this for that. I thought that we were just testing it out.
No, we going live in a minute. Y'all gonna be on. This is my show. I'm trying to get my show ready.
But you have plenty of people for that. You don't need me.
I need hoes though.
Okay.
All right, Sharanda. You one of the dopest humans because I just get to throw it at you. You don't take nothing personal. You know I ain't being personal. But you good TV. I got good feedback. Like a few people was like, bro, that might be your pocket right there. Because the way y'all energy was, I could tell she wants, but I could tell she ain't did it yet. But I can also tell that you can if you want to. And that energy, bro, it was good. So that's why I can't let you.
And that's why you can't let me go either.